Well, today we're talking about something quite interesting. Hopefully, you learn about human behavior, how you react in the society, right? Can you actually learn from a book? People study criminology and then ask them, "Have you ever been to jail or talked to the prisoners?" About, "Have you ever been to the psychiatric hospital and talk to the mental patient?" Can you actually learn from a book? How about actually doing something, interacting with people? Education is ever changing, and remember I was studying at UBC just a long time ago. The problem is we were just frantically keep writing notes. It become basically an experience of like learning things by writing notes. You sit in front of like 300 or 400 people, and then you try to understand what the professor teach you in a very short span of time. It is quite an experience. I mean, I remember I was studying at university probably from 9 to 9. It was quite fun. And people ask, "Are you graduated?" I mean, I'm still learning. In fact, pharmacists, doctors, we all have to learn. It's called continuing education. So learning never really stops because it's ever changing. One thing I observe is a lot of people, they're not very interested in learning. Uh, they say they're too old, they have done school, which is understandable. Like if they're not it's not something they're interested in. But knowledge is a very intriguing thing, like wisdom. What philosophy is, right? Philosophy is about the love of knowledge and learning things, learning about how the society changed. I was talking to someone who has been in Canada for over 60 years. I mean, they have changed a lot. Look at how the society has changed. Look at how Richmond has changed. Look at like all these high rises, restaurants, all these places. So why do certain people fail in life, or why do people succeed? Well, first of all, what's the definition of success? And I think we all have to set our own goals and achieve whatever you want to be. In fact, I mean, if you do a good job, you'll be remembered. Maybe people won't remember you, but I think doing good thing is a good thing. Children are our future, and I hope they will learn better, will have better education, better school. Look at the picture. Hello. I remember one of my old friends, he always spent his own time, he liked to spend his time with pigeons. Well, you can get a PhD in pigeon, I think, animal science at UBC and many other universities is what you're interested in. I mean, so how do you have good learning objective? Uh, Appreciate what you like to learn, appreciate challenging what the books are, challenging what the teachers are talking about, knowing that what you're doing is useful to yourself, to the world, to society. I mean, let's say you study climate change, you study plants, or you study human micro, like fungus. Let's say you talk about fungus and the tree, illness of the tree, soil, soil science, engineering. All these are very important. Car manufacturing. Someone told me that Richmond has a big density of fancy car. I don't know what's the definition of fancy. I mean, I mean, we already have robot cars. I mean, fancy car, safety car. I mean, there's always improvement. If you look at the highway, how it got stuck between Los Angeles, or even you're driving from Abbotsford to Vancouver, the traffic is horrendous. The interesting thing is we always see one person in one car. Sunny day, sunny day. So after the pandemic, we have that war on Ukraine, and it is not a good thing for humanity. What's the solution? Please email us, and United Nations are working on it. Many people are working on it. But I was just talking about someone who's a Russian. They say Russian doesn't. Is it true that they don't know how to read and write? Is it because literacy or education? I don't know. I'm not expert in Russian history. Have a good day. Take care and stay away from crazy people. I'm just kidding. Like people, but stay away from crazy people. Focus, 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 focus. Cost effectiveness. Being cost effectiveness. Knowing people. Actually, knowing people is a very useful skill. If I want to teach something, ability to connect with people and to really look at the evidence